Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, coming at you with... Oh, my merch came in, boys, let's go! But, alright, so, I'm coming at you all with... Sorry, I'm excited, guys. The, what do you call it? Yeah, it's noon, alright? I got a video planned for the balance later on. Either that or I'm probably make that video come out first. I don't know. I have a troll video coming up. Y'all can get excited for that. But either way, anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. What am I talking about? Alright, yo, should use something on this banner, bro. Like, okay. Now, there's obviously two main things that like people are going to be wanting to summon on, and that is going to be 5th anniversary step-ups round 1 and 5th anniversary step-ups round 2. Now, it's kind of funny because they say 5th anniversary for this step-ups, but they completely leave out all mentions of anniversary for this banner. That's actually quite interesting because I don't see anything about round 1 here, but I'm interested. Would this be counting as round 2? I want to know exactly what Caleb's thinking about this. Now, I did pull up all their individuals so we can go over them. Oh, cool, I'm getting Japanese stuff. Like, wait, this isn't... no, this isn't Japanese. What is this, Korean? My ignorance. My ignorance. Okay, yeah, so let's just pull this all down. Alright, let's go. Okay, so first and foremost, this banner is, in my opinion, a huge bait, and they did a really good job. Now, I don't think the banner themselves are bad, but the filler pool are characters that we probably all already have if you've been playing this game for over a year. If you're new to this game, these characters are actually pretty good for you. You have Shunsui, who's useful for Chronicle quests. Lisa, who's okay at best. She is a strong attack recharge 12% link for tech, so she does have that going for her, and you'll pull her non-stop because she's almost always going to be in the filler pool in some way. You have Toshiro, who's actually still pretty good. In my opinion, actually, Toshiro is really good if you can actually get duplicates of him. But in my opinion, if you only have one of them, he's not really going to be all too... He's not going to perform as well as you'd like him to in comparison to a lot of these newer units that are coming out for Heart. You have Weaken, who in my opinion is still pretty good in PvP. He is a DR link. He has Poise, Flurry. He has weakening on all of his attacks, as well as a Walking Vortex. Quincy Ichigo, as well as Mind, Jushiro, and Halibel. These guys are all strong attack recharge 14% links with high spiritual pressure, which is good. So like at worst, they're some of the best links in the game. At best, Quincy Ichigo is useful in what is it called? In some Senkaimon floors. Jushiro is pretty good in actually, Jushiro is actually a very, very good unit, but you kind of need to transcend him in order to really perform, unfortunately. Nanao and Yoruichi, in my opinion, are not very good units. If I remember correctly, they're like... I'm pretty sure they came out at the same... Actually, this whole banner came out at the same time, and in my opinion, only Halibel was really all that relevant. Unfortunately, like, Yoruichi is a strong attack damage link, and now is a DR link, but she has high SP, so you don't really want to use her as the DR link if you have a better alternative. That also being said, they are seasonal, so like that they do have that going for them, but unfortunately, unlike Step 1, they don't really have someone that you can really use in guild quests here. Like, the only character I would really use in guild quests for the seasonals... No, I wouldn't use anyone for the seasonals. For the seasonals and guild quests, like whenever No Affiliation comes out, Rangiku is going to be a very good option, but she does have some places in Senkaimon. Lilinet has some places in Senkaimon, as well as being actually really good for this week's of guild quests. Hachigen is kind of a toss away, but like this banner was just really, really bad value. And I do think that the filler pool here is a bit better, but it's marginally better, and I do think that they could have done a much better job in terms of selecting units that I think would perform vastly better than these characters. I'm missing Fierce Battle Ichigo, Fierce Battle Kenpachi, Mind Koga, Tech Rukia, but they remember to put Tech Rukia here. They remembered the Kiyone Sentaro banner here, and the Isane banner. So this, like, for this, what is it called? For the individuals, they actually took Rukia's banner and literally just spread out every single one of the characters under the premium pool slot. You have Momo, Izuru, and Morechio under that slot, which is funny. And then you have, what is it called? Parasol spread across the banners, and then you have Halloween spread across the banners. So for those that are wondering why Lilinet's here, it's literally just fitting the pattern. So you have Lilinet, you have Halloween Grimmjow, and you have Halloween Gin. In my opinion, Grimmjow is probably the best in the bunch, just because he's a SAR 14 link, but Lilinet's not bad at all in my opinion. Honestly, Lilinet makes my life a little easier. So going into the main banner, should you summon, honestly, quick Like quick and easy, no, it's really not worth it. If you have the orbs to go to step 6, by all means, if you'd rather summon here instead of here, or if you've already done step 6 here, by all means go to step 6 on this banner. It's not necessarily a bad banner, and you have a higher rate of actually pulling a banner character since you have 3 units here instead of the 2 units in the actual main banner of step ups 1, right? But the individuals are probably going to be the bigger prize because you have 2 seasonals in each of the filler pool, as well as very, very usable characters for the premium pool. Momo, Marechio, and Izuru are probably like, they're showing their age for sure. Like, I don't even think Momo's really playable. I don't think Marechio's playable. Izuru, in my opinion, is playable because he is a tag team character. So he does have Soul Reaper and a Rancor killer, which are, in my opinion, are the best killers in the game to give a character if they're going to have 2 killers. That's actually really good. Sun's not really all that great, but she's usable. Halibel and Parasol Aizen, in my opinion, the Parasol banner here, I feel like they're all in the same bracket in terms of like tier listing and stuff like that. Like they're good, they're passable, they're usable, but like honestly, they're not gonna really excel anywhere. Halloween Gin is probably one of the worst banners, one of the worst characters to be released in 2019. Unfortunately, like he has that range collision for a strong attack. He has no guard break, anything like that. So Grimmjow is probably the best in his banner, along with Lilynette. Like they both have their own uses. Now Lilynette, going into Lilynette, we're going to quickly just go over them. Damage reduction, you have Flurry, right? You have Flurry, you have a Bruiser of 20%, Devastation 20%, Medic, and Poise. So like this character can be used to auto with the healing stuff. Unfortunately, with the range collision first strong attack and the heal being melee, it's going to be really hard to guard break units in PvE. So I'm really hoping that K-Lab releases a guard break accessory. I think that would be really nice. Going into Grimmjow, he is a hollow killer, strong attack recharge 14%. He does have the Berserker of 20% with Frenzy, Debilitator plus 2 seconds with Burn, with Poison on all of his attacks. Going into the actual kid himself, this radius 475 looks to be a lunge. 625 radius, second strong attack is not really all that great in my opinion. And then third strong attack 1000, standard full screen third strong attack. So not bad characters, they're pretty good, honestly. The problem is, not that they're bad, but there's just so much crazier there's just so much crazier stuff out now that it's absolutely mad. So shout out to Soldex, this is bbs-simulator.com for those that are unaware. So going into like just the power characters that released this year, Ichigo, Nemu, Shansui, Yoruichi, Shinji, Toshiro, Veruca. Literally just take your pick of like power units that really came out that were actually really, really good, right? I mean, there's only a couple flops. Byakuya, Orihime are actually... Orihime, I'll give her a pass. she'll get a pass today. But Soifon and Nell are very, in my opinion... Well, Soifon was much more underwhelming than Nell, but like Makoto, Nell, definitely underwhelming units in comparison to like all the other characters that are being released this year. And going into Haschwalth, Bazz-B, let's bring up the main banner. We'll quickly go over them. I don't want to go over them too crazily because I do have a stats and skills video already, so I don't want to waste your time going into them too deep, right? So Quincy Sternritter with a Rancor killer, strong attack recharge minus 12%, which is really good. So he does have the Berserker, he does have the Havoc. So Berserker 20%, Havoc 20%, Frenzy, Devastation 40%, Debilitator plus 2 seconds, Burn on everything, increased status ailment, so he has a Disabler of plus 10% for power attribute or Rancor enemies. He does have a Sprinter plus 1, and he has a Bruiser of 20% if you're not... I mean, if you kind of have to. Now, he is a melee attacker, which I kind of actually like. I'm really interested to see exactly what that third strong attack looks like in terms of animation. His first strong attack is a lunge with a 570 radius, which is great because of his Havoc 20%, with the Berserker 20%, with the burn on everything. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I'm more excited for Bazz-B after seeing exactly how crazy he is than I was at the thought of actually not pulling these characters, because I'm not going deep. So strong attack 2, 960 radius AoE, really, really strong. And then his third strong attack is going to be a 900 radius to 1080. Now keep in mind that this does not say AoE distant. So when I pull up Ichigo, he has a different charged third strong attack. So Bazz-B has a charged third strong attack that takes place around himself, and you'll notice that for Ichigo, it says AoE distance. So what this means is that the AoE is going to be in front of him, and then for Bazz-B, the AoE is going to be around him. So you are going to have to get in between the enemies, which is kind of I don't particularly like it too much. I definitely don't like it in comparison to Ichigo's third, but I mean, at the end of the day, it is a full screen third strong attack when charged, and it is a 900 when it's not charged, which means that it's not bad. And you're still getting the magnification of a normal third strong attack, so you're not really losing damage for using it. You're just losing a little bit of range. 10% range, it is noticeable, sure, but like a lot of people make it out to be much worse than it is. I don't think it's that bad. Going into Haschwalth, definitely made for PvP. Unfortunate, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad that he was made for PvP, but let's just quickly go into him. So he does have a squad 0 killer, so he's gonna be able to actually go up against the Lord Almighty Ichibe. And for those that are thinking, oh yeah, but he's a power unit, why would he do good against Ichibe? Well, come here, Karen, because we're going to go over this very quickly. So, damage reduction, 16%. He does have a Berserker, 50%, a Bruiser, 20%, along with Flurry, which is good. So, Poise, Flurry, Bruiser, 20%, along with Pierce Barrier for Ichibe's Barrier. Now, keep in mind, he does have Brave Battle Temporary Invincibility. As of right now, Caleb has not changed it. It's in the files. Soldex has confirmed that the invincibility will last for 10 seconds, assuming Caleb does not change it. Brave Battle Counter has an integer of 20, which could potentially mean that he counters 20% of all damage. What this means is when he takes damage, 20% of that damage that he gets inflicted with will be given to whoever dealt him the damage. Assuming he gets hit for, say, 100,000. Say you build him with a stamina build. I'm gonna make a video about it. He has like 120k stamina or something like that, right? He's gonna get, what is it called? He's going to give 20% of that damage back to the enemy, which is absolutely okay. You know, now I'm going to go into a rant that I think should be made into a whole separate video, like I said. So, it's a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie, but whatever. Brave Battle, Temporary Invincibility, Brave Battle Counter. I don't know exactly how the counter is going to interact with the invincibility. Like, would you counter the damage that would have been dealt to you? Not sure how that works. We'll find out exactly when he actually comes out. My main issue with him is he has 3 PvP abilities which will hold him back in PvE content, and that's Brave Battle Counter, the Temporary Invincibility, and the Pierce Barrier. That's definitely going to hold him back, in my opinion. So Squad 0 killer, so he doesn't have PvE killer, unfortunately. I feel like if he had like a Soul Reaper killer, it would be better for PvE, not necessarily PvP, but he is way focused into PvP. His first strong attack is going to be the beam. Second strong attack is going to be a 625 radius, not really too special. And then third strong attack is going to be a standard full screen, and his ultimate also causes weaken. No, what is it called? No insta kill or anything like that. It's just fine. So overall, Haschwalth, very good unit for PvP. I'm not sure how he'll do in PvE. I know I've been calling it PvP a lot. I get it. A lot of people are like, it's like, why are you calling it PvP again? Saying brave battles all the time is annoying. Going into Uryu, probably the worst in the worst of the banner characters in my opinion. I don't think he's bad. Alright, I just don't think he's up to par with Bazz-B or JUGRAM. Quincy Sternritter with Soul Reaper Killer. I like that they gave him Soul Reaper Killer. He is a range unit, strong attack recharge minus 12%. He was given Guard Break. He was given Havoc 20% along with Berserker 40%. He does not have any status elements. He does have a heal on his special with his Antithesis, right, with his script. Devastation 60% along with Frenzy, Guard Break, and he also has a new skill called Ailment Reversal. What Ailment Reversal, all it means really is should you be weakened by an enemy, actually let's just go do all-encompassed thing. Should you receive a status ailment from an enemy, the enemy will receive the status ailment instead. Should you step on a puddle, you will get the status ailment from the puddle. So you are still you're immune from ailments from enemies, but you are not immune from stage hazards and statues. So the statues will still give you whatever ailment it is, and as well as puddles, as well as the outside barrier in epic raids. Okay, and the boss from epic raids will give you the status ailment as well, should they give a status ailment. So that's definitely one thing to note. Going into his attacks, he has a shave first strong attack, so he has the pushback. Same thing with Can For Your Own World, Nell Yell, and Tyr Halibel. Second strong attack is going to be the 750 into shave. This is the same strong attack as Tokinata or Baragon, Can For Your Own World Baragon, the resurrected version. Pretty much pulls everything around you like a vortex, and then pulls everything around you like a vacuum, and then pushes you out forward in a crawling vortex fashion. And then third strong attack is going to be a standard full screen third strong attack with Frenzy and Havoc 20%. Really good, 1200 radius. Now my main issue is just that first strong attack is pretty iffy, and unless you're killing them relatively early, it just ain't it, Chief. But alright, going into the actual individuals, in my opinion, the best value banner is definitely going to have to be Bazz-B. Bazz-B, in my opinion, not only is the best in banner, but he also has the best in banner for Rukia's banner. In my opinion, Rukia is significantly better than the Kiyone and Sentaro, as well as Isane. And I mean, that's just that. I mean, that's personal opinion, but I do believe that Rukia is better than both of them. Grimmjow is not bad. Sunsun's not bad. Izudu's not bad. Honestly, I think that Haschwalth's banner is probably the cuck of all the banners in terms of individuals. Not that Lilinet is bad, but like I'm not gonna lie, you most likely have Lilinet from this 5th anniversary Step Ups Round 1 anyways, right? So whether or not you should summon, I personally think Bazz-B's individual is definitely more worth your time. When it comes down to it, if you're new to the game and you're missing a lot of these characters, I would honestly say maybe do like the first, like, obviously summon on this, but if you have the orb sources to go like step 5 on all these banners, might be worth it. Steps 5 and 10 guarantee one of the characters, one of the 5-star characters, but unfortunately you could get Momo, you could get Aizen, but if you're new, like I said, these are all orb sources and they're not bad characters to actually collect. Like Gin is a strong attack recharge unit, Lilinet is a damage reduction unit, Grimmjow's a SAR 14 link, Sunsun's SAR 12. What I do like about K-Lab right now is that they've actually been releasing very good links for almost every single unit, and if the unit gets a bad link, they make up for it in some form of way. So I'm interested to see exactly what comes out. Keep in mind that coming down the pipeline, this is not the end, alright? These are literally the last 5 characters to be released. Now let me zoom in. There it is. These are the last 5 characters to be released, and they're all very, very good. You have Bazz-B, Haschwalth, Uryu, Byakuya, Ichigo. And the end of the year is nowhere near over. Like, guys, this is mid-year, alright? This is usually very strong characters that get outpaced towards the end of the year. So we'll see exactly what goes on. I do expect Bankai Shuhei to come out around... I don't want to... Honestly, I think Bankai Shuhei is probably going to come out next month. The reason for that hypothesis is usually August, like end of month August is usually very, very slow for K-Lab, and if I'm following the same trend that Cool taught me about K-Lab not making much money, K-Lab's probably going to toss in something crazy. Alright, so if you're looking into Bankai Shuhei, be very careful about summoning on these banners, unless you're a whale. If you're a whale, flop away, bro, like splash splash, alright? But yeah, Cool made a video in the mid-January, and he said, okay, K-Lab has historically made less money in February. So what if they do end of month March they do Camp for Your Own World, or end of month February they do Camp for Your Own World Shinji or something like that? And hey, man, he was right. Obviously, I'm misquoting him. I'm paraphrasing, right? But yeah, I guess I will leave it at that. You know, guys, grind on, catch everything, stay blessed. I hope I was able to give you enough information to make an informed decision on whether or not you want to summon on a specific banner. Personally, I plan to just summon on this banner just because it's anniversary, and in terms of getting views and subscribers, it's in my best interest to summon here than summoning on some random mid-month later on down the year and whatnot. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Bazz-B looks really cool. Now, do I have all these fillers? Yes. Do I have all these fillers 5-5? Yes. Who do I have 5-5 here? I have Shunsui, I have Jushiro, I have Quincy, Ichigo, Weaken's 4-5. Actually, Weaken's 3-5. And then Toshiro's 5-5, Halibel's 3-5. Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, I kind of want just one banner and then I'm out. For those that are unaware, I got destroyed on this banner, but fortunately, like, it's only, like, I haven't even cracked my entire tax return yet, so it's not, I'm not hurting. Nothing came out of my actual pocket besides, like, my tax return, which I guess is kind of out of my pocket, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not money that I was depending on. Like, I haven't dipped into donations, I haven't dipped into ad revenue, I haven't dipped into a lot of stuff, so don't worry. I see a lot of people like, oh my god, Spike got destroyed. I spent a lot of money, sure, but, and I kind of got destroyed, but I did walk away with the Ichigo that I wanted, even though I didn't walk away with my Byakuya. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys, grind on, catch up, premium, stay blessed. I wish you all the best luck with your summons. The summons video that I have coming out tomorrow is pre-recorded. I summoned throughout the week, obviously, and with all the news that is coming out, and I want to make sure that I come out with all these videos for you guys, especially the newer players. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all have a blessed day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, And yeah, y'all know these guys. Grind on, catch up with me, but stay blessed. And I wish y'all the best luck of your summons, man. Stay blessed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Be careful summoning on this banner, for the love of God, bro. It's... Alright, before I leave, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed that KLab went with the step 1, step 6 format, because then they do the step 5 and 10 format for the individuals, and KLab's not ignorant, you know what I'm saying? Like this banner, like this step 6 banner with only one guaranteed 5-star with like no matter what, and then the steps don't recycle, it make KLab a lot of money, and they know that, and in my opinion, I think it's a really scummy way of making money, and I don't particularly like it, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. If I feel bad about it, sure, but and KLab cares more about its bottom line than its people, sadly. It is what it is. Stay blessed, y'all. See you next one. Peace.